animatronic is on standby, reconnecting the system within its microchip. Its endoskeleton is slightly disconnected. Come to think of it, some of its component doesn't seem to be in its correct order. It's also corroded, however, its channeling chip is somehow still intact. We might be able to use this to transmit its previous perception. Rebooting the animatronic in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We are calling attention to any possible viewers as of now to present an urgent emergency broadcast regarding the shown individuals on screen. Jeannie Rotmart, 8 years old, was last seen entering the backstage of the restaurant called at approximately 2:27 p.m. Kyle Kindoff, 26 years old, occupied being a night guard at was last seen within a footage entering the animatronics compartment at approximately 2:29 a.m. Investigators from the Midgeburg Police Department say that it is no coincidence that there may have been a slight connection regarding to both individuals' disappearances. With that being the reason, the animatronics of the restaurant was temporarily transported to a private warehouse, occupying every aspect of the restaurant's belongings for an urgent inspection that may possibly give the essential lead to both individuals' whereabouts. An additional investigation is currently being conducted to both individuals vanishing within the same scene. As for the diner's current status, it is unsure when the restaurant's reopening will be directed after the occurrence of both incidents.
So what's the call about?
It's about that incident from a year ago. 2 individuals, 1 child and an adult. Supposedly the other individual that vanished was working in that diner. Surely he wasn't the culprit behind the child's disappearance, right? As far as I can tell, it's been about a year now since they pointed a closure to that case. Not even continuing the inspection of the animatronics and materials within that private warehouse they were holding.
Then I presume you want me to work on my magic, on figuring out who's the real culprit behind that incident from a year ago.
I need you to stay focused on this one, Maine. Sure, you could presume it that way. What I'm gonna need is the exact marked location of this warehouse. From what I've heard among our associates in the department, you have information to where this warehouse is located, right?
I do, but we shouldn't be putting our plate in around a case that was almost a year ago. And besides, one of the detectives is probably on the move right now formulating another inspection within that warehouse. We shouldn't be crashing back on their situation unless they advise us to.
Listen, it's not that I want to crash against their situation. It's been far too long to keep this incident ice cold. We have to do something about it. So what do you say? I know you want to put a signature on this case too.
You have a point. I can't really let another year pass by without putting a dent in this case. Alright, I got an idea.
I'm listening.
I got a personal transmitter that we could use to transmit incoming signals surrounding the warehouse. If the transmitter is able to receive signals within the closest proximity to where you are, then there's a peculiar activity going on. What do you say?
I don't really have any better ideas. We'll go with your plan, but you're staying behind. I'll go there myself. Just send me the coordinates of the warehouse. It's about time putting a closure to this case. Maine. I found the place. Not as welcoming as I thought. What do you think?
Well, if you were to put it that way, I guess it kinda makes sense. I'll call you back when the transmitter got a hold of a signal. Be attentive on your surroundings.
turned one of the compartments on. Looks like one of the panel is still functional.
Good. Thought I should say this, but I got another signal coming from inside the warehouse.
Got it. I'm in. What's the status of the signal?
The signal's coming from inside the control room of the warehouse. You're gonna need a key to unlock one of the doors leading to the control room. And for some reason, the transmitter is also detecting something else there with you. Stay vigilant on your way.
either. The communicator is not receiving valid frequencies from here too. Maine, if you're hearing this right now, I'm gonna need a few backups from our department. There's an individual within the warehouse with me. The subject has a few serious injuries. I can't exactly identify who did it, as of now, but I'm gonna need assistance from the other nearest detectives in the location.
It's been quite a while since I saw you perform on that stage. All you ever did was entertain children. Until that moment. Unfortunately, you didn't retain the creation within you. That is why I'm offering you